Mean to tell me that the richest man in the entire world lives in a house that costs less than a used Tesla? But why? Last year, Elon Musk sold all 8 of his mansions. The final estate was listed in June for $37.5 million. Following the fire sale, Musk took off to Texas, where he now rents a small house from his company SpaceX, right near the rocket ship producer's facilities. Musk's new home is said to have cost about $50,000, a substantial downgrade from his 8 multi-million-dollar mansions. The structure that Elon now lives in is a foldable house in a box. Essentially, all of the walls fold out to create everything that one would find in a typical home, except maybe just a little bit smaller. The company behind the home is called Boxable, and when shopping with them, $50,000 can buy you a home with a bedroom, kitchen, and bathroom. The modular homes allow the addition of things like a second story and walk-in closets as well, depending on the budget. Even cooler, the structure can be pulled along by a Tesla Model X and set up wherever the owner would like. Just add land. So with all of the money in the world, why would Musk bother doing all of this? Well, as it turns out, Elon is an incredibly busy man. It turns out that managing the most valuable American car company in Tesla, along with trying to take humans into space at the same time, can be a pretty heavy time investment. That doesn't even account for Musk's Boring Company that attempts to speed up vehicle travel by taking it underground. Because Musk is perhaps one of the world's busiest individuals, it appears as if the change in living situation is designed to simplify his life just a little bit so he can focus on the more important priorities. This is a part to really pay attention to because the decision follows one psychological rule that the rich have been using as a cheat code for decades. Maybe you can use this handy trick yourself. Here's what I mean. Remember how Steve Jobs would always be seen wearing the same black turtleneck time and time again? Well, there was a good reason for that, and it's probably the same reason that Mark Zuckerberg is always sporting a rather bland ensemble himself. Likely the main factor in such a uniform choice, and a big part of Elon's decision to downsize, is something called decision fatigue. Basically, the idea is that we make thousands of decisions during the course of a typical day, from when to roll out of bed in the morning all the way to big decisions like where to buy a house. Decision fatigue dictates that with each decision that one makes, we reduce the ability to make good decisions in the future. Therefore, removing as much complication from life as possible is a way to make sure that you make better choices on the important things. Making decisions is certainly important when it comes to launching rockets and creating cars that drive themselves, after all. By downsizing, Musk seems to be making the most of the removal of decision fatigue, as he takes his role more seriously than ever, and he will no longer have to worry about his many mansions. This isn't necessarily anything new for the technological genius either. Instead, Elon has been synonymous with sleeping in the office at his other businesses, so this might even mean taking a step up for Musk, who's probably used to sleeping on a couch. Instead, he will now be afforded some creature comforts right next door to SpaceX headquarters. This time it seems as if Elon is going to dedicate his foreseeable future entirely to accomplishing goals and not living out a materialistic lifestyle. He even tweeted that he was going to be selling almost all of his physical possessions and won't even own a house. Perhaps the decision can even go to show that there is some pretty big upside and lots of benefits in living a simple life. Did you enjoy this video? Be sure to like our page for more content like this every Tuesday. Thanks for keeping it locked to Ridiculous Real Estate.